Hi everybody, and welcome to Traveling with Russell, and welcome to Moscow, and check it out behind me. Welcome to the Megasport Arena. We're going to go check out some basketball today, and hopefully CSKA, which is the home team for this match, is going to win the whole championship, hopefully. Let's go check it out. This is the stadium where we're going to head on inside in a few minutes, and this is called Megasport Arena. And this is the current home of CSKA basketball team. They do actually play some other sports in here depending on the time of year. And this is essentially game 6 of the final series. It's 1 hour before tip-off, so lots of people are arriving from the metro. It's the easiest way to get here. They always tell you to take public transport in Moscow. The trains run every 90 seconds. Now, off in the distance is a couple of very well-known landmarks. You can see the corner building of CSKA football stadium at the end of the path, about 5 minutes walk from here. And then behind the trees right here is actually Aviapark Shopping Center, which is the largest shopping center in Europe and in Moscow. Now, I'm hoping that I can ask a couple of fans what the prediction for the score will be or the result of the game, because if they win tonight, they win the whole championship for the year, and if they lose, it'll be game 7 back in St. Petersburg. So we all hope for a CSKA victory, I think. So as I'm walking down to the entrance, I'm here with
Vladimir.
Vladimir, very well-known Russian name.
Yeah. How you guys doing, everybody there?
And which team do you support today?
I'm supporting CSKA Moscow.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully they're going to do it tonight.
Now this is
game 6, that's right.
Game 6. Mm-hmm. And of course we don't want a game 7.
No, we don't care. We'll be cool for the game 7, but hopefully they're going to do it all today. So we're going to celebrate on the home court.
And then
it's going to be celebration.
And there's going to be a ticker tape in the city.
That's right. Yeah, it's going to be party time.
Vladimir,
vodka time.
You're amazing, by the way. Are you from Moscow?
Yes, I'm from Moscow.
So you're a CSKA fan across other sports?
Yeah, pretty much.
Basketball.
Only for basketball. Yeah, that's right.
All right,
yeah.
You're amazing, and your English is so.
Yeah, I've been to United States.
Oh, okay.
Went to school there for a little bit and had some good times.
Nothing major then.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
You're amazing.
Nice to meet you, man.
Cheers. Thank you.
Fun. Enjoy the game.
Thanks. As I'm walking towards the stadium, there is a very interesting set of apartment buildings in the distance here, and they nickname them the cigarettes because of the light and dark color. And I wonder if you can see that from my perspective. There is a lot of housing in this area as well. There's a school right there. And there's a very beautiful park, although it's quite sunny, called Khodynsky Pole, right across from the shopping center. I've actually done a couple of different videos there. And you can see the other apartments nearby the shops on the other side of the street. Right, so I found another fan, so let me know your name.
My name is Ella.
Ella, and where are you from?
I'm from Novosibirsk.
Novosibirsk?
Yes, from Siberia.
Wow, do you live in Moscow or?
No.
You're visiting?
Yes, I'm visiting for my vacation.
Wow, and you're coming to the basketball. Now, which team are you supporting today?
CSKA.
CSKA.
Okay.
Oh, you don't even know who you're supporting. Do you know we're going to the basketball?
I support my husband.
Whatever he follows is what you follow.
Yes.
And what do you think will be the outcome today of the match? Now this is game.
I think CSKA will win.
This is game 6.
Yes.
So if they win tonight, they take the trophy home.
Yes.
And what do you think?
I think so. Yes.
As well.
Yes.
And you're from Novosibirsk. That's not close to Moscow. Are you enjoying your time here?
Yeah, so much.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And enjoy the game.
Thank you.
Interesting thing, when you're arriving to the stadium here, there is only 2 main entrances, and you either go in through the red ramp or the blue ramp. And the actual stadium itself is painted in red and blue as well. It just makes it much simpler for people to figure out the entrance rather than sector A, B, and C. And everybody that's going to the red ramp is going down this sidewalk right here. And I think as I swing around Although it is very sunny, we can get a nice view of Avia Park in the distance and then some other apartment buildings. We are actually really close to Moscow center here. It's only about 15 minutes by car down the road, so it's really quite close to the center of the city. Found another fan, and what's your name?
My name is Igor.
Oh, Igor. Pleased
Yeah.
to meet you, Igor. Now, I didn't ask you ahead of time anything now. What's the team that you're supporting today?
CSKA Moscow.
CSKA.
Yeah.
And now this
red
is
and blue.
and this is quite critical.
What?
Who do you think is going to win?
I think CSKA with good results.
Good results today?
Yeah.
And trophies?
Only win. Yeah.
And you're not nervous for Game 7 if they lose tonight?
No, we only win, and the prize of CSKA.
Okay, the trophy.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, and you're from Moscow?
I'm from Voronezh.
Voronezh?
Yeah.
Okay, not so close to here.
Do you know club Fakel Voronezh?
No, this is no. I don't know all the teams in Russian sports,
Okay.
so thank you so much. But you're not
okay.
from Moscow, so that's a big
Yeah,
deal to
now
come.
I live in Moscow, but I'm from Voronezh. But I think today CSKA win and the trophy stay in Moscow.
Amazing. Thank you so much. You're really cool. As all the fans slowly head on up the ramp here to go inside, I was hoping to find a Zenit fan, but of course, being that it's a Moscow home match, I don't know if we'll see too many once we're inside the stadium. I think there'll be more. So hopefully I can catch one at least here on the video. Before I literally walk in the stadium, I really want to thank a couple of people from CSKA's PR team or media team for giving me access to the match and my lanyard right here. And it's really also down to everybody watching the videos, liking them, commenting, and it's given me these opportunities to come to these different events. And I don't think a year ago, 2 years ago, when I started this channel, it would ever reach this point that I'm able to come to events and make these sorts of videos. So thank you to CSKA, and thank you to everybody watching at home. I think this is what everybody hopes will be the outcome today, and CSKA will become the champions. Now, of course, the fact that I'm reporting on a social media platform, I have to be completely independent, of course. However, I think secretly I want the Moscow team to win, being that I live here as well. So part of the lanyard or accreditation I've got, I can come in through the press entrance, and this is actually where the players after the match come for the interviews. In Russia, they call it a mixed zone, and you can catch the players for an interview. Then over here is actually the press center, where they do the post-match conferences at the end of the match. Of course, there's nobody here now because it's very early. This is the place where they do all of the interviews with the coaches and the players at the end of the match. The match itself is live on Match TV, and they're already doing the pre-game commentary, talking about what they think the outcome will be. And they've actually even got the trophy right there as well. And they're showing the steps to get to the final. So hopefully it'll be a good match. Let's walk out and have a look at the stadium. Now, of course, as is very normal at any Russian event, the music is very loud, and I hope it's okay and it comes across okay. And this is Mega Sport Arena. I have never been here before to see any sport at this arena, so it's very cool. All these multicolored seats. I think also because they host other events here, they've not got it specifically for a certain team. And we're about 30 minutes from tip-off. Now the actual stadium itself has a capacity of about 13,000 people, but they're expecting about 10,000 for the actual match itself. CSKA is warming up at this end right here, and then Zenit is at the far end. But how cool! Look at these guys, look at the seats these guys have. right here by the side of the stand. Wow. I thought for a few minutes I'd come up to the main concourse and have a walk around. They've got an opportunity to make some posters that you can hold up during the match. Some paint right there. They also have plenty of the different concession stands as you walk around. Drinks, sandwiches. They've even got Budweiser Zero in the fridge there as well. The other thing I noticed up on the top left is they've got a hot beef roll with gravy, which I'm not sure how Russian that is, but very interesting. You can get that here. Popcorn and hot dogs as well. I had an autograph session here, and you would think that possibly it's a CSKA player. It's actually a guy that's from the rugby team, which is really cool. CSKA Rugby in the house. And there's lots of fans wanting to get photos and selfies. So how cool is that? I really love how they overlap the different teams and the players from the different categories of sport come and attend each other's matches. So how cool is that? That there's a rugby player here at the basketball and he's doing autograph signing. And it's so nice. I think, personally, I don't think I've seen that in Australian sport where they would do that. Lots of fans are still coming in. The actual Telegram channel for CSKA did tell everybody to come a bit earlier today. They will have extra security on, they will have extra entrances open. But of course, this is Moscow. We come 10 minutes before the game starts, and then we get a little emotional when we can't get into the ground so quickly. So in my hope of finding a Zenit fan, I found another CSKA fan. Now we're 5 minutes from tip-off. Now, firstly, let me know your name.
My name is Gleb.
Gleb. Now, I don't really know a lot of Russian, and I always mix up Gleb with bread. In Russian language, it's very close to Gleb and bread. So, now of course you're a CSKA fan. Are you from Moscow?
No, I'm from Vladimir, but...
Vladimir!
Yes,
wow,
yes,
I've been there before, so...
Beautiful city, yes.
I could take a train from my house to your house in 5 hours.
Maybe in 2 hours.
But I always take the slow train, because I like to see the scenery. Now, what do you think the outcome of the match will be?
I think it will be a difficult game, okay? It will be very interesting for fans. It's very competitive game. I think CSKA will take a win.
And the trophy is staying in Moscow tonight.
Okay, sure, yes.
If they win, right? There's no more game 7. There's. Thank you, Gleb. You're amazing.
I think basketball team will make the same thing as football team.
Right. I was at the match a few days ago, and
it's a very beautiful game.
So yeah, that would be a big deal for CSKA fans in general, right? So
yes, sure.
Thank you so much for being in the video.
Yes, thank you.
So we've got our predictions for the match, and we're ready. It's just a matter of now what's going to happen. And I don't film like a take 2. This is all in real time that I film. I do very little editing of my videos, so let's see what happens in the match today. So the actual stadium has filled up quite a fair bit very quickly in the last half an hour. And not quite all the seats are sold, but they told me about 10,000 is the expected crowd at the match. And it is very loud in here, really. And plenty of people in the upstairs seating, downstairs. It's really very cool. And to get to my seat, I'm going to go down these steps. So far, we're in the first quarter, and CSKA are up by 9 points at the moment, so I think there's a lot of high expectations amongst the CSKA fans.
Alexei, schwer,
Very cool. And over here. This is really like the football supporters at the basketball. I think the favorite part for a lot of fans is the cheerleaders and the girls. I think it's actually timeout right now. The lights are down. And my girls doing their thing. Very cool. So there is lots of different music playing and a lot of very well-known Western music as well. And then they throw in the CSKA words into the songs quite a lot. Now there's only 20 seconds before half time and CSKA are up by 14 points. And this is looking very good for the home team right now. And it's almost a bit of a blowout at the moment. So hopefully it continues this way for CSKA. Of course, we want to see a close game at the same time. You can just see at the top there the Zenit fans in the very top corner of the stadium. So it's actually half time right now, and I finally found a Zenit fan. Now, let everybody know what your name is.
Hello, my name is Artem.
Artem
Tikhonov.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from St. Petersburg.
And you came specially for this match?
Yes. For me, this trip, this voyage, like some rest, because I see all games in St. Petersburg. I saw first game in this series, second game, 5 game, and now I just rest in 6th game in Moscow.
Okay, so of course it's halftime, and Zenit are behind by 14 points. Can they come back? Can they level the series? And can we have game 7?
Certain.
Oh, sorry, 13 points.
No.
Okay, sorry,
Yes,
not
yes.
14.
It's hard question, but if all players in Zenit will think like a team, not like an individual player, because we know that in Zenit there is a lot of great players. For example, Bacon, Fraser, they are good. They can play in EuroLeague, in maybe NBA. Bacon played in NBA, but in this moment, in this match, in my opinion, the
Yes or no?
I think yes. Because I'm a Zenit fan.
So you think they're going to overcome the 13-point halftime score, and it's going to be a level series, and you're going to be going back to St. Petersburg for famous Game 7?
Yes, I won Game 7.
Artem, you're really amazing. Is everybody that I meet at the basketball super tall, I think, right? I look like I'm so short. Everybody that I've met today is like towering over me. Is that just basketball fans, I think? Everybody's so tall. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
And thanks for being in the video.
Thank you.
So I'm just about to head in for the second half, and let's see how it turns out. It's so nice to actually interview fans and ask them questions about the sport. And of course, lots of people speaking English, which makes the video a little bit easier. What does everybody think's going to happen in the second half? Perhaps write in the comments. Of course, you've watched the end of the video, but can Zenit overcome the halftime score and level the series? So with less than 4 minutes to go, CSKA are well in front now, and it's very, very one-sided. great view from this upper level here of all the fans. And the game is slowly winding down. And I think, barring a complete collapse of CSKA, I think they're going to take home the trophy, I think. Fans everywhere. So the final whistle has blown and CSKA are the champions. It ended up being 23 points in the end. And there is lots of security that's come onto the stadium floor. I don't think people really rush the players like they might do in other sports. However, there's lots of hugging going on and celebrations. So it's a little bit difficult to get close. It's also incredibly loud as well, of course. And I'm doing my best. They're doing some different presentations for now. And it's really quite interesting that there is a lot of people here, of course, and a lot of people sitting in these VIP seats and different places. And the photographers and the media struggling to get close to get photos of the players. They're about to do the trophy presentation very soon.
Встречайте чемпионский кубок имени Сергея Белова!
So I'm not sure how much closer I can get. Literally right here with the players, and they're all getting interviewed. The ribbons have gone off. The cheerleaders are heading out of here as well. And everybody wants to get that interview and that amazing photo of the year. Obviously very difficult for some people, but check out their medals as well that they've got. They've got multiple different ones around their neck. It's pretty cool. Quite a lot of the crowd has gone out of the stadium now, and people still here on the court. Lots of people still wanting to get photos, and lots of family and friends here as well, which is really nice. And everybody's getting a chance to hold the trophy and celebrate. Pretty much everybody from the players through to the back of house for CSKA are all here. And then lots of people waiting down here on the sidelines, hoping to get a photo or a signature from the players. So they're spread all over at the moment. Actually, this is the bit I was wondering if they do this. And it's cutting down the net. This is a tradition they do in a lot of other countries where they go up there and cut the net down. And they're doing it here. And this is one of the things I wanted to see them do because they do this in Australia and to do it in Russia as well. Normally each player takes a turn cutting one string, but they're taking the whole lot. I think it's a fitting way to round out the video pretty much right there. As I head on out of the stadium, I don't quite have the locker room accreditation for the spraying of the champagne. Actually, most of the players are still on the court as I left right there, and they want to share it with family, with friends, with their teammates, the celebration. I hope you've liked this video and my chance to come to Russian basketball. And actually this is my first game, and I came to what was the championship game of this year. And CSKA actually are back-to-back champions. They won also last year as well. And it was really quite comprehensive, the win in the end. And of course, at the beginning, there's a lot of expectation. Who is going to win, by how much? But it was quite a good win by CSKA. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Post a comment. Are you a fan of basketball? Do you know any of the team or the players from the different teams? It's very interesting, the amount of foreign players that are playing in the Russian Basketball League. And quite a lot of them are journey players, so they played in all sorts of different European clubs, and they move around year after year. So it was really very fascinating for me to be able to come to the game and get access, and to be able to get courtside as well for the match. So I'm smiling because it was a good day. And this is all because of YouTube and because of everybody watching at home. And I can't thank everybody enough for being able to get me this access to these sorts of events. It's great to come to live sports, but to be on the floor at the end of a basketball match when they're hoisting the trophy, there's something extra special about it. So thanks everybody. If you want to see a few photos or my daily activities in Moscow, my Telegram channel is right here. And then perhaps you want to see something else on the channel, that should be popping up right about now. Thanks everybody. I'm off on another adventure. Bye.